Good afternoon. Welcome to the Noon Whistle. I'm John.
And I'm Dustin, and we are here today with the director of our library, and a lot of new things are happening. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on? What has been going on in your life?
Absolutely. We have just finished a very, very long chapter in our existence, the big construction project.
When did this start?
This started way back in July of last year. So,
July of 25.
So almost like 11 months
Almost
ago.
a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we're ready to turn the page. So the whole project is finished. We just celebrated our grand reopening this past Saturday. Had a great turnout, and for those of you who didn't make it, we're just excited for you to come in and see what changes we made and see what you think about it.
Yeah, I hope a lot of people get down here because Dustin and I have been through the library, and there's some amazing things that happen, some amazing spaces that you've created.
Absolutely, yeah.
Where are we sitting right now?
So this is the new Friends Room, which used to just be known as the fireplace room, but it's a proper room. It's got walls and a door. We're going to be using this mostly as sort of a reading lounge because we definitely wanted people to be able to enjoy the fireplace in the winter. But it can also be used as a meeting space. And I think that was kind of one of the main keys for this project was creating more collaborative meeting spaces. That was one of our big things that came out of the surveys that we did. So this is just one of them. We're excited that we have all of these different offerings for people to meet, to hang out, to do things together. It's really exciting.
Would you have time today to take us around so that we can show everybody all the great things and all the new spaces that have been created?
I would love to take you around.
You would?
I would.
We would love that. What do you think, Dustin? Should we do it?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's give this a try.
All right.
All right, so again, this is the Friends Room.
Yep. And another bit of trivia, this is where we hang up the Cecile Johnson Christmas card town paintings that belong to the Chambers. So this is where you'll find those classic Christmas card town paintings. And we're going to be putting up more because we're sort of the trustees of those paintings, especially the Jan Castle Reeds.
Yeah.
So it's always Christmas here.
So before we get to all these great spaces that are here, if someone wanted to use one, what do they have to do? Can anybody use them? Do they have to be reserved?
So for the study rooms that we'll see, no. They're basically just first come, first serve. You come in, there's a little clipboard to sign in, and you use it.
Okay.
No prior reservation needed, or we don't offer prior reservation for those. And those seat comfortably about 4 people. And then the conference rooms you'll see, and the Mary Bray room, those are reservable by groups. And it could be anything from a book club to a Bible study to a nonprofit group, even businesses if they wanted to do business training, just as long as it's not used for sales or solicitation of information.
Okay.
So you just call us and you can have the room.
All right. Onward, I'll let you go first, and I'll get the doors for you. How about that?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
thank
go
you.
ahead, Jim.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we're on the main floor of the lower level, and one of the big changes here is all of the books moved this direction. So we had to make room for those new study rooms, and this is a big worry of ours. We did a lot of measurements, but happily it all fit perfectly. We just had to sort of rearrange the shelves, and we needed to rely very heavily on local volunteers. They really came through for us. We moved thousands and thousands of books off the shelves, then later back on the shelves, and moved the shelves themselves.
Because as you were moving books off, and as you were moving shelves, and they were all going to the community room or to storage or whatever, you used a lot of different community partners to help with that in order to have a savings in the cost of hiring someone to move them and put them back together and take them apart.
Absolutely.
So it really was a community effort along with the grant.
Absolutely. We just had enough money to hire professional movers, but that only was the shelves. We did not have any money to move the books or to move the furniture.
Yeah.
So we made appeals to the public for moving the books, and we relied very heavily on City Public Works to help us move all the heavy stuff, and they really, both sides, they came through for us.
It's pretty neat when it's it's a community, true community project.
Absolutely, it is, and we couldn't have done it without the community. So it's pretty
all right,
exciting.
I'll let you go.
All right, so this is one of the 6 new study rooms. So these are the ones I was talking about. You can just sign in, and it's actually being used right now, so that's a good sign. And then this is the first of 2 conference rooms. This is the smaller, so could fit about 6, 8, maybe 10 people for a little meeting. further on, we've got the other 2 study rooms. And then the bigger conference room, which can handle more like 10 to 15 people. And we hope to add a whiteboard a little bit later so that there can be some real kind of collaboration, or at least some art projects on the wall. And then we come out of here to the new computer station. We have...
Oh, hey, guys.
Oh, you're enjoying the library.
Oh, yeah, I should join the tour again. I'm sorry.
Why not?
I just saw a good book.
Perfect. So we've got 6 computers over here, and we've got another 2 over by the Court Street windows, so that hasn't changed. And if you're looking for me, my office is right over there. So I moved downstairs from upstairs, and that's worked out pretty good. This is where the nonfiction is. These are much longer shelves. We put them back together, and yet we still saved this nice alleyway here and a nice alleyway over there. So Christmas Card Town parade viewing is back on the menu here.
So where all these rooms are, all these shelves were up to
That's right.
almost the wall.
Yep, they came like several feet in,
Yeah.
and there were no wall. It was just windows. So
Okay.
yeah.
A lot of great spaces.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. And then we have the last 3 study rooms along the wall here. And then one of the personal favorites of mine is right around the corner here, so I'll show you. And it is in use right now, so yeah. This is the Mary Bray room. And this is our, this is our big collaborative space. Like, you could teach classes here. You can have big meetings.
Postal service. We take everyone.
Yep. So we have the Genealogical Society meeting here again on Tuesdays. We have a meditation group on Thursday nights, and post office is here, everybody else in between. So a nice whiteboard and projector. So this is kind of our premium premium meeting space, and happy to continue the legacy of having a nice room named after our first librarian, Mary Bray.
Yeah. And great spaces for everybody in every event.
Right.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How are you enjoying the new remodeled library?
I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Nice.
Are we ready? We're
Yep,
moving on?
let's move on.
All right.
So down here we have more computers, more study space, nice view of Court Street. And then a lot of people might remember back
There's a
over
lot of
here.
light in here, Chad. Seems
Yes.
like more light than there was.
There is, yeah. We wanted to take advantage of all the outside light, but the other big thing, a big part that not everybody maybe notices, is the lighting. So we added all new lighting throughout the building. It's brighter, it's energy efficient. So we finally aren't as murky as we used to be. But yeah, right over here is the second reading lounge. This used to be the kids' story room, which we recreated
Was there a wall
upstairs.
here?
There was a big wall right here.
Okay.
And so we tore that down and we extended it out so the staff would have more workspace, because we're all kind of in the same room now.
Sure.
But this is where we put our rare book collection and some of our Clifford Snyder art. And we have the magazines and the newspapers back here now. And yeah, some new soft seating. It's just a great place
Looks
to
great.
sit. When we're not filming a video, it's a great place to read, but probably not right now. Sorry.
I'm almost done anyway.
All right.
And then another big thing, one of our community partners on this grant was Open Arms Free Clinic.
Now, was the technology, was that upstairs before initially?
It was kind of spread around. We
Okay.
had some down here and some up there, but now we've all kind of got it on a centralized location.
In the first floor here, is it all adult books and adult activity?
Yes, one of the big things we decided to do was kind of take the whole lower level and dedicate it to grown-ups, and take the entire upper level and make it fully a kids and teens kingdom. And
Okay.
we'll see more of that pretty
Which
soon.
before it was kind of mixed, right? There was
Well,
some.
so the kids
youth
area was
activities?
was right here where we're standing.
Yeah.
And it kind of took up a portion of the floor, and then fiction was what moved the least. It just kind of moved inward. And then upstairs was nonfiction, so all those books, and that is one of the biggest collections. All those books are what had to come down the stairs into storage, then back out of storage and out here when we rebuilt the shelves.
Okay.
So nonfiction is where youth services used to be, but youth services scored a whole floor for themselves.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
get here and check it out.
So yeah, this is the open arms room that we created for telehealth sessions.
Oh.
This is a big need that Open Arms helped us identify. So it's yet another meeting space, but Its primary use is going to be for people to have meet doctors online, so a telehealth visit, and that's why it's a little more private.
Sure.
But we haven't used it yet, but we're excited for this to begin. This is where the DVDs were, so this room didn't exist either. This was an open spot. So, and then if we scoot around here, same info and circulation desk.
So the circulation desk did not move then? That's,
Nope,
no.
nope, it did not
Okay.
move. We put it back. Well, it moved. Everything moved because the other thing you can see is the new carpet down here.
Yeah.
So
You
everything.
know what I saw move?
What?
Tanner.
Oh,
I saw him
he is-
move.
He's moving.
See?
Yeah.
How are you, Tanner?
So yeah, we had to pick up all the furniture everywhere to get this carpet laid, and they did it in sections. So at one time this desk got shoved over in that corner, then it got shoved into this corner. Happily now it's back where it belongs.
Chad, could you introduce us to the front line here at the desk?
Absolutely, yeah.
Who do we
have
have?
Tanner Adams, our adult services librarian. We've got Jen, one of our library assistants, and behind Tanner is Sarah, our circulation supervisor. And
Don't
back
hide
there
back
working
there,
hard
Sarah.
is Danielle. So yeah,
right.
they've been through a lot. This has been a long process.
They do a
We're
great
super
job.
glad it's over. So we'll head upstairs now. And this is probably the most dramatic change of anything.
So what was up here before we jump into this?
So up here was me. This is where my
Okay.
office was, and the computers, and the audiobooks, and then the nonfiction. So pretty much grown-up facing. So this is a pretty dramatic change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on upstairs.
And so we redid the bathrooms up here, so now they're family bathrooms.
Oh, yeah.
And this is vacant. I have to show you this
Uh-oh.
because it's really cute.
Okay. That's not often we've...
A child-sized toilet.
How about that?
Just a little guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Then we put the youth services desk up here, excuse us. We repurposed these old study rooms. This is specifically a youth study room. So this is for tutors, students, that sort of thing. We also have a quiet room if anybody needs to chill for a little bit, or nurse. And then we have our youth services staff busily working up here in their workroom and their desk. And then we recreated where the audiobooks were into a new story time room to replace the old one. And it's still
Go
a bit
ahead,
of a work
you
in,
go. You're the
still
leader.
a bit of a work in
We'll let
progress.
you-
But this is a new activity space. This is where we have story times. This is where we have crafts and activities. We added a new floor, some new lights here, but we kept all the 1931 charm, so we didn't touch the ceiling or anything. And then right over here, we added a door where there was just a wall so that we can come into this in-progress activity room. And then further out here is going to be the create space. So what is a create space? It's kind of like an analog maker space. So rather than the 3D printers that the school district has in abundance, this is more for knitting, sewing, coloring, painting, all of those analog activities.
When do you envision this being ready for?
Within the next few days. So we just have a few things that we need help mounting, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah. So, and then coming back out here to the youth services floor, we created, are you having fun?
Do you know what time the noon whistle starts?
Noon?
12 o'clock.
See?
Hey, this is pretty cool.
This
Chad.
is already
Thanks.
a
Yeah,
space
this is
that's
great.
educating everybody regardless of age.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
we're all a child at heart.
Absolutely. So yeah, this is our play area. And we have actually several stations around here. We've got our new kids' books, our younger kids on the left, older kids and teens on the right. Another play area, that's where the train equipment and the planes can be played with.
Okay.
And then we couldn't forget the teens, so we have a dedicated teen space where the old Friends room used to be. And so they've already started decorating it themselves. This is where you can find the manga, the Japanese comic books. And it's a place to hang out, play Dungeons and Dragons, or do whatever they feel like doing.
There is spaces for all ages.
Yes.
There really is.
Yep.
There really is.
Everybody has kind of a spot that they're encouraged to collaborate in.
So this room overlooks the lobby, and you made some adjustments out in the lobby as well through this process?
Yeah, we
I
did.
see there's books out there and benches.
Yep. So we relocated the Friends bookstore, and the Friends, while we were doing all of this renovation project, they were raising money, and they were able to fund all of the furniture you see out here. So they bought and had constructed their own shelves, so we have a new kind of premier bookstore that's always available.
Sure.
The only thing missing are the glass walls. They're going to go up 8 feet high, and they'll have a double door, so it's a real honest-to-goodness bookstore, and we hope to have those installed here pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the tour, and
Absolutely.
I think everybody should come out and see the local library and see what it's about, and see what the changes are, all the great spaces, and utilize it, right? I mean,
Absolutely, that's what it's for. It's your library, so you know, we're glad that the project is over, but we're so happy to be able to offer you so many other options here at your library. We invite you to come down, make it yours, and talk to us if you're looking for a book or if you're looking for information. That's still our primary job, so we can totally help with that. But otherwise, just come and experience the library. It's yours. It's all yours, and it's
you guys,
done.
Yeah, you guys run a lot of different programs,
We
whether
do.
that be youth or adult programs, or even kind of field trips type activities, correct?
Yeah, over the past few weeks, we had just about every grade here on field trips. And during the summer, which is our busiest time, we have programs for kids, for teens, for adults. We have a lot of things that tie into our community read. This year it's the classic Boys on the Boat nonfiction.
Okay.
And we have free copies of that you can pick up here or in the local downtown businesses. We have pick-up and drop-off stations.
Okay.
We have lots of programs that tie into the 1936 Olympics and that time. And yeah, we just always have something going on. If you look on our website calendar, there's never a month. There were months where there was nothing during construction, but now
Right.
now they're full again. So there's always something happening. So I encourage you to see what we're up to. Read our newsletter. It's got a new format. Check our website. Just keep track of us because things
right.
move sort of fast here.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
We appreciate you and all you do.
Thank you very much.
Check
We
out your
appreciate
local
you guys.
library. There's a lot here and a lot of stuff you probably don't even know about.